TMDE Sports is brought to you by Fanatics.com for all your official licensed gear. Woo, woo! All aboard the Browns hype train. Are we getting a little too excited about Deshaun Watson in minicamp? And the Denver Nuggets have the advantage in the finals right now. Let's have a conversation. You can catch us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Radio Line, and Spreaker. Also, Fanatics gear right here. Let's get it.
I like that.
I was rocking. What's going on YouTube? What's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook and all the social media networks? It's TMDE Sports, where we talk about everything that's going on under the sun in sports and our beloved Cleveland Browns. Now let's introduce the cast real quick. I got Christy Acutis in the building. Christy, let them know what's good, baby.
I got the giggles still. You guys were both just. I love it. I love you guys.
Aaron Simpson's in the building. Aaron, let them know what's good, baby.
It's all good.
It's all good.
I dropped my paper towels.
Do the bank. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Man, it's been so much going on. Doing this monologue real quick. It's been so much going on in Cleveland, in the Browns world, since mandatory OTAs have started from the voluntary. And Deshaun Watson is getting so much acclaim and esteem right now. Oh, the offense is looking great. And we are here right now. We said the other week that Zeke wasn't coming. We are here to try to debunk some of the, I hate to say it, cut down on a little bit of the hype that's surrounding the Browns. And then we're going to try to get into a little bit of NBA action. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think the state of the Browns right now? Christy, I got to hear you. What do you think the state of the Browns is right now? Should we be hyped or should we just chill out? What do you think?
14-3. I mean, how much longer do I have to say it? Like, of course I'm hyped. Like, I'm watching the camps. You know, Deshaun was at OTAs. He didn't have to be, but he was there. You know, so he wasn't taking any heat. In fact, he was throwing the heat, and it looked awesome. He looked great. He was connecting with his new receivers, and now he's connecting with the new and old receivers. And our defense is kicking butt, like out there, you know, doing little competitions with each other too. So, like, yeah, I'm hyped. I'm excited, of course. Like, when am I not?
No doubt. She's always ever optimist. Aaron, my brother, what do you think? How do you feel right now about the Browns and the hype? What's going on, brother?
I like the hype, you know, because I think it's warranted. I mean, you look at that roster. I mean, we looked last year, they looked like they was one of the top teams, but we knew they had that issue going on with Watson. He couldn't, you know, do a lot of things at OTAs. He couldn't do the preseason. You know, he sat around. Even when they came and practice in Canton, he didn't participate. So I think it's real big because he didn't have an off season. He's been hungry. I mean, he's been throwing. He's been meeting with receivers. He had Hopkins, you know, staying with him for over 2 months. You know, but they're good friends. I mean, they would do that anyway. But what I'm saying is, no, he's not coming to Cleveland, but he still was throwing. He still was throwing the Hopkins. He still was getting his arm, keeping his arm fresh. I mean, he was rusty because he had a year off. Let's see how good the Michael Jordan of football is when he got a whole year and didn't take an off season, and now he's coming to prove something. You know, I love when you got it. I love, you know, the root for the underdog. And I think right now, you know, the underdog's on top. You know, it's good to put a dog in the middle of the field because we're going to be some dogs this year. I'm telling you, they're going to be hungry. That defense going to be stingy because the new defensive coordinator is fucking brilliant. Yeah. Straight up. I actually paid attention and looked at some of his past defenses. I mean, you're not going to get 21 points on the Browns. And I'm telling you right now, we're 3 touchdowns in the first half. And that's the way I feel. So I'm with the 14-3. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the air. Respect is in the air. Motherfuckers need to grab it because the Browns is about to be the you know, the talk of the league, and really it's going to be good for football because football is starting to die with the youngsters. You know what I mean? It's not a big popular sport. You know, basketball, if you ever look, a lot of football players never like their sons to play, but basketball players and baseball players don't have that problem, and it's a reason because the game was too violent. You know, the way we used to play
concussions.
football. crash it up, bang up. I had 4 myself. So, crash up, bang up, that's not the wave no more. We're going to try to preserve our brains and play smart instead of stupid and hard. You know what I mean? So maybe a few future generations football pick it up. But right now, the way the league is, it's built for passing. Hey, sky's the limit for the Cleveland Browns. And Watson, I'm looking for him to be MVP this year.
Wow, bro, you said more than a mouthful. I mean, I get it. Here's my little piece real quick.
Here we go.
Like I said, wait a minute. Like I said before, I it's funny, if I drank coffee, they would be shitting in my coffee. Now, I've after dealing with this team for so long, and all the channels, all the stuff, Mary Kay Cabot, this guy, this person, and the hype, and he went out to camp, and I seen him throw a deep ball. The guy went, okay, cool, no problem. It's 7-on-7, ain't no pass rush, and I just can't quite fall for that shit, because every time I fall for it, what do they do? And I got a little bit better feeling, but I thought that a couple years ago. I felt better about what this team looked like. We look magnificent on paper. Nobody can deny that. Whether we got Hopkins, which we said before, he's not coming.
Neither is Zeke.
Correct.
Don't need him.
They needed him because it's only one pigskin. It's only one ball. And real quick, before we move on, or I ask y'all how y'all feel about some other shit. I think with this offense, the way it's constructed, they already put more in the background, in the backfield. So that dispelled Hunt. Kareem, man, I love you, senior. I love y'all, man. And I hate to see that happen to my brother, man. But you see what they're doing. They already just zoned him out. And that's a shame, because I felt like that brother still had a lot of gas in the tank. But I don't want to see Stefanski, just because he has these options, to try to get too pass happy where Chubb is not eating. And it's starting to look like they're going to try to go maybe 70-30, 80-20 when it comes to pass running. I don't want to see that. So do you guys think, because of the way the offense is looking right now, do you think Chubb will get 1,000 yards this year? What do you guys think? Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah.
I think he's. I'm sorry, Christy. He asked me. I was pointing at Christy, but anyway, he's led the league in fourth quarter average per carry for the last 3 years. I actually believe he's going to get 15 carries in the fourth quarter, because the Browns will have the lead. That's, like I said, ain't nobody going to score 21 points on them. I think we got 21 in the first half. I honestly believe with the speed and the new pickups, the new tight ends, even the new linemen, we're going to have a lot of protection. We're going to run a lot of option pass, read options, and things like that. So we're going to keep linebackers thinking and guessing what we couldn't do last year. We're going to be able to do that now, because we got a full season with an option quarterback. And then the backup Dobbs, he looked beautiful in the preseason last year. So I'm comfortable with him, if he got to step in, because I wanted him to play a little bit last year. But I think the Browns, honestly, I think they was touch and feel last year. They was trying to see who they was going to keep for this year. I think last year, I think they kind of knew it wasn't going to go all the way. You know what I mean? I don't even think, that they had that in their mind. So if you ain't got it in your mind, it can't happen. I think they said, we're gonna let this year be a wash and get ready for next year. That's why they phased Kareem out. I'm a little upset about that, because Kareem Senior and Kareem and all them, they've been good friends of the show. And not only that, they're real Cleveland fans, even if he wasn't a Cleveland Brown. So I'm gonna wish you well, Kareem. I don't think they're gonna sign him. Kind of heard that they gave away his number already. So
they did.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna go ahead and still like my team. Like I'm saying, I'm brown orange, do or die, no matter what. But I'm a little upset with ownership when it comes to that. But I've always had a problem with that, because I think as a fan, we don't understand the numbers the way we should. And hey, I take it they know more than me. So hey man, Kareem, I wish you the best of luck. You're still rough, Kareem. I'm still gonna cheer for you like I did for Metcalf when he went to another team. So keep up the good work, man, and don't give up, young man. Go to somebody who gonna contend, and we might see you in the Super Bowl.
No doubt. They say he might go to Minnesota. Christy, how you feel about it?
Yeah, so it does suck that we're probably losing Kareem. Senior, I love you. I hope you stay in BFO because we love having you in there. We love calling you on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's Eve just to bother you. But besides that, like, I think that Chubb is going to get the opportunities that he so deserves, even more now than prior to the passing of Jim Brown. I think that they are definitely going to give the ball to him more. He said he's going to play for him this season. And like, I believe that. I think that he, may have said he was playing a couple games for him in the past, but he is definitely going to play this season for Jim Brown. And I am super stoked to see what he has because Chubb doesn't usually speak,
Correct.
So for him to say that, like, that gets me excited. If that doesn't get anybody else excited, then shame on you guys because you're not paying enough attention to these guys.
Yeah. Chubb gonna get his 1,500 this year. You can believe that.
Minimum.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Y'all said a mouthful, man, and it's
we always do.
Yeah, true that. It's just like I'm gonna, like I said before, logic tells me to remain neutral. I'm gonna, they're going to West Virginia for the, like, why are y'all going to West Virginia? Hopefully,
because they're gonna,
it's safer,
no doubt. And
yeah,
because they out here robbing Browns. They took Greg. Come on, man. I'm like, for real? Is this
they
what
robbed
really
him and then they took his truck later on?
Oh, I believe
that is.
They robbed twice.
Yeah,
they don't know that's Greg Pruitt though.
And he was with Perion Winfrey.
Yeah,
he was with Perion, one of the biggest players on the team.
Can't be no gun.
No,
can't be no gun.
Well, obviously these guys have, big enough cojones that they're gonna put a gun at one of the biggest players, in the NFL, not just on our team, but in the NFL. I mean,
yeah, he crazy too.
I'll tell you what, whoever those guys are that robbed our boys, they have a death wish. Sorry.
Yeah. I just hope they don't feel bad about being in the city because of these experiences. It's Cleveland, man. You can get robbed in Cleveland, New York, Florida, whatever.
Yeah.
You can. And I was like, man, that's just such a bad look, man. And
they're rebuilding the facility though. They're rebuilding the facility. That's why, because they got the whole turf up and everything. I've been out there, so they rebuilding everything. It's construction going on. So wait,
Berea is like closed right now?
It's open, but it's shut down. The fields and stuff they working. They got it dug all up. Like they getting ready to move. They getting ready to rebuild it. That's why they're going. They're not going because they don't want to be in Berea. They're going because they needed a different location. I'm surprised they didn't go to Buffalo.
We got to figure out what their schedule is going to be the first weekend in August for practices.
They practice down here. I know that because they did last year, even though they didn't play. But they always come practice.
Last year on Friday, they were in Brea again because that's where I went and saw them. I got yelled.
Yeah, usually the only thing that's cool, that's wonderful. But the only thing is because Berea is just like Canton, like Tom Benson, Aaron.
Yeah.
That, and all the residents, they come and park in their yards, and you'll go up there and you'll see like 10 cars in somebody's yards, and they charge you $20. Yeah. And the residents every year, they know that's money.
Oh yeah,
and, you know what I'm saying? So they get out there, and so now they losing a little bit because of this. You know what I'm saying? You do one thing, you take one step forward, take 2-3 steps back. It's just crazy.
But speaking of Tom Benson, you remember where we was at, where I parked at? They stole my emblem off my car, man. I'm like, why would you steal off my car, man? Like, why would you do that? They stole the thing on the little emblem off the car.
While we was out there last week?
Yeah, I came back, my H was gone. I'm like, man, I could see if it was a Benz or Corvette or something like that. Get that. Why you want to?
It was a burnt orange Stingray. It looked like I think it was like a 2020. That bitch was fire.
Yeah.
Did you park where we parked last time?
Right by mine. Nah, I park because I don't be paying for shit. I don't pay for parking. And if I can't get in the players' parking lot and I gotta be there early to get there, I park in the back. But that won't happen no more. I'm parked by the Ferris wheel because I didn't think nobody would mess with the car. I mean, many times I've been there, nobody mess with it. But like you said, it's residential. We parked right in front of somebody's house. Came back, my H was gone.
Dang.
Oh, man. So when I was by the dome, so you was up
I
the
parked
corner
behind that hill. Yeah, I parked behind that hill.
Oh, yeah. That's houses.
Yeah, I was houses, but I always do that. You know,
warning.
That's all
Danger
right.
Room
People that are
Robinson.
up their security and Canton
Don't
down their
kiss the ring.
fields.
All
All
right.
right, did it. They go kiss the ring.
All right, y'all. We getting to it. So, Lord have mercy. As you well know, the finals is game 3 has been done, and Denver is up 2-1. And I know JB was like, yeah, about now. Christie's a Heat fan, and so who is going to win this series? The Joker looks magnificent. So I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about the finals, and who is your final pick to win
I'm pulling for the Heat. I'm pulling for the Heat. Come on, Heat. Come on, Jimmy Butler. Come on, Kevin Love. Like that hug that Kevin Love got on the court. I was just like, no, this is not the end for you. Like it just seems like I'm sorry, dude. It's over. Like hug. No, it's not over, Kevin Love. You guys still have a couple games left. You guys can pull this out. I'm pulling for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta give real quick though, before you say, I gotta give Eric Spoelstra credit, dude. He's turned out to be a better coach,
He's a great coach
than I thought he was. You know, he got a lot of wily veterans, and even though Joker posted your boy Kevin Love up, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta give props to this dude, man. I've never been a Nuggets fan or West Coast, and I've been watching this dude. That dude, excuse me, Chrissy, I'm sorry. That white boy, he go hard.
He ain't
period, because he sees the floor. He has no problem. He's a look, I don't got to score 40 points, 50 points. Bang, bang, dish it off. That dude is amazing. I'm like sitting there. I got to give him props, man.
Yeah.
You know, so the Joker, he's a monster. There's a reason he's won the MVP the last couple of years, and I see why now. And he's just bringing Denver.
But one guy don't make a team. Remember that, you know.
But yes, but then he got old boy though.
He got top of the line. Yeah. You know, that's what I'm getting to. I mean, anytime you got your point guard and your center getting triple doubles together, and then you got Porter Jr., then you got Aaron Gordon, and then you can I could play 2 guard for them, and they still be the best team in the NFL. I ain't even got to get the ball. But I'm just saying, they're some bad boys, man. Yeah, the NFL. See, he's
confused because the Browns were playing basketball.
It was. I seen Myles Garrett.
We did a little dunk contest.
He did a spin and dunk behind the head. He was looking good. He's not playing basketball though.
I came home from week last week and dunked on the rim, man. I was tired as hell. I see how I'm broke back mountain now.
I was like, was that in slow motion?
I was gonna say broke back Shaq, because you was like, boom, you had the high butt and everything. You look like you, wow. You only jumped 2 inches with your big tall ass, but
that is not regulation.
It is.
It is not.
Hold on.
If it's 9, I'll throw it down. And
we gonna clear the air. We gonna clear the air here for all you haters.
Okay? Oh, here we go.
First of all, I'm 6'4".
Up there now. He's gonna go change it.
6'8" wingspan. Now, if I too tried to give a shout out to my boy Oswald Johnson. I too told me that's 8 feet. 8 feet, my ass, dude. If I'm 6'4" and I got almost 3.5, 4, just one arm, I should be able to grab that motherfucking rim. Excuse me, I can't grab that rim. I have to jump. Now, thank God I didn't have to jump high, but it was enough. You know what I'm saying? Now try to.
Yeah, me and Aaron would have to jump a whole 5 feet.
I'm gonna hold up. Aaron, I'll tell you what. You dunk on that rim, bro. I'm a dog. I got
you. If I grab it,
if you grab that rim.
I'm messing around 260.
Hey, bro, I'm taking you for a steak and crab dinner. If you grab that rim, goddammit, I'm gonna be like, damn, okay, no doubt. So if you don't grab it, then what?
Hey, if he gets it, I get free dinner too.
I'm short. That's what it means. I'm 50 and I'm short. That's all I mean. I ain't giving you nothing because I don't grab the rim. Come on, man. I'm 260. Come on, man. If I do it, that's shit. That's the shit.
Yeah.
Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back.
I need my steak. I need a steak. If you grab that rim, I need a steak.
On GP because you my dude. So you want a steak?
All right, no doubt.
Get to a steak. But I'm if I grab it, what about touch it?
Touch it.
Touch the rim or the net?
Fingertip on the rim.
Man, don't play me with that net.
Nets don't count. Everybody knows net don't count.
Oh, I'm gonna touch the rim. Oh, see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Touch the rim.
Then I want mine too when I touch it.
Okay,
I'm gonna go next week, Christy. And we're gonna record it too. Hey, if we record it, we're gonna play it no matter if I touch it or not. So if it look crazy, hey, y'all just gonna see me looking crazy. That's what happened.
Lord help me, Jesus.
There you go.
Hey, but let me finish my spill though, because I
go ahead, bro.
I just hope you don't fall flat on your back.
No, I had a chant going on. You remember that commercial? Nicola. You remember that?
Yeah.
Nicola jerked it, man. 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 10. But I say Nicola. See, I say all my stuff, Chris.
Nicola.
You know how I am. It's young Nicola. You know, Nicola. That's my chant during the whole game, and everybody.
It's not like he said Ricola.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. But it's Nicola. But anyway, 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists, man. He did it 3 times in his career. In the championship 3 times. It's only 2 other people that ever did that at center, and that's Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and both of them only did it once. That's the kind of greatness we watching. Of course, it's a little different than it used to be, but that's greatness, man. And I got something to say to the AAU. AAU, quit taking these kids' money, making them play street ball, because the 2 best players, the best big man is Nicola. The best guard to me is Luka. Now, what does that tell you? You are ruining your kids.
Correct.
So quit collecting that money, playing that bullshit ass basketball, teaching these kids how to dunk and run fast, and teach them the fundamentals of basketball. Because when I see that big man come down there, spin move, either dish it off or fall back, that's the shit we grew up on. It looked real good now. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that boy can play with anybody at any era. And this team right here, as tall as they are, as long as they are, name somebody in history from point guard to center that can just blow them out. You can't name a team that just blow them out. You'll name a team that may beat them. You know, they may beat them. You know, we like to say Golden State in the recent era when they had KD, they might have got them, but I don't know, because you ain't got nobody to deal with Nurkic. You see what I'm saying? And then when you got a point guard like Murray playing the way he is, man, top notch. I just give, like I said, man, we're going to bring the heat to the Nuggets, and we're going back to gold standard in the USA. Check it out.
All right. Chrissy, you got anything before we go, boo? Uh-oh. Chrissy's frozen in time.
Hopefully the Heat, not the Nuggets. I only see Aaron stuck up there, so I don't know.
No, they're just not.
Come on, let's go Heat.
It is.
Let's go Heat.
It is what it is. We have reached. We've reached the end. We've reached the end.
This is the end.
This is the end. And yeah, I appreciate, we got a lot of love. We got to show a lot of love to all the people who support the show. Make sure you get at fanatics.com to get all your licensed gear. And it is what it is. And like I say every week, go Browns, bitches. Oh, it is crazy. Oh, I got to say one thing too. So my dad was watching the show. He called me. He said, "What'd you say, son? Biatches?" I said, "Oh no." He about to be 87. I was like, "Wow, Papa." But I was so happy that we got the love.
He's watching us.
Yeah, no doubt. It is what it is, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.